Morning, folks. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and we're smoking a brisket. Stay tuned. Alright, folks, we're gonna get this. I like using these tumbleweed, Royal Oak tumbleweed fire starters. They work rather well. I don't like using lighter fluid. I don't like using anything with petroleum in it. I don't even like using propane. One, it can't be good for you. Two, it don't taste as good as it does naturally. So if you haven't tried it without petroleums like lighter fluid or those match light briquettes, you might want to try it. It'll give you a whole different taste. Alright, folks, we're going to open this brisket up. I'm going to rinse it off with bottled water. I use bottled water. I don't know why. It don't matter. You use tap water if you like. I'm going to cut it open, rinse it, and then you'll see the... Alright, folks, we got our brisket. Now, I bought this from Walmart. It was already trimmed. It's almost 6 pounds. I was going to buy the whole brisket, and I said, you know what, let's just go ahead and take a shortcut and let them do all the work. But we're just going to start out with your traditional binder. Now, I'm doing something a little different with this one. I am actually not going to put a barbecue rub on it. I'm doing an experiment. I'm actually going to use a bunch of this Montana steak seasoning. I know, it's going to be a little different. I think it'll turn out good that way because they do a Texas brisket, which is basically what? Garlic, salt, and pepper, I think. I've never done a Texas brisket, so hey, let's do a Montana brisket. But alright. Well, just got our brisket steak rub on our brisket. Sorry about the camera angles. Let's get this under here like so. Alright, we'll get that fired up. And then we'll get our smoke chamber up to temp. I'm going to probably cook this between 250 and 275. Like I said, I'm going to do the rest of it in the oven. Yeah, I cheat a little bit. They say they only take smoke for about up to about 6.5 hours. That's about as much smoke as they're going to take, and then at that point I think they stop taking smoke. So there's no sense in keeping it in here and babysitting the fire. So I'll put it in the oven, and it'll get my hands free to go take care of other things. So we'll go ahead and go and put our meat probes in now. Alright, we got our Red Eye Grill meat probe. I'm going to use one in the brisket, and I think this is going to be the thickest part. You want it into the thickest part. I want the point to end. You know what? I think we're going to go like right there. I think that'll be good. And then I'll take the other probe I have and I'll put it on the grate. That way I can monitor the smoke chamber the temperature on the smoke chamber. So, alright, let's go check. Alright, folks, we're going to put her on here. We're having a slight little malfunction. One of my probes on my grill eye, I think, might be no longer operable because it was reading 576 degrees. I changed a couple of ports. You can go up to 6. I only got 2 probes, so only one is reading accurate, I think. The other one wouldn't, so I'm going to have to monitor my chamber by the analog gauges that I have on here. so we're all set and clean on the grill. I'm going to put the fatty side towards the fire. Of course. Yeah, while we're waiting on that brisket to cook down, I'm organizing all my fishing tackle. I was going to get out there this morning and do a little video for my other channel, which is Morning Dawn Adventures. If you're into fishing here in the central part of Tennessee, go on over there and check that out if you'd like. I do a lot of old hickory fishing, do a little bit of center hill. Every now and then you might catch a chickamauga or a nickajack and maybe a Gunnersville, but yeah, this is what I do when right where we want it. I might bring it up a little more. It's about 260. I'll probably bring up 275, 300. I don't know. I'm kind of watching the meter. We're at 88 internal, so yeah, I think it'll be good for now. We'll leave it. It's climbing pretty good. Not too fast. Low and slow, right? Alright folks, a little update. We're sitting at 122 internal temp. I don't know if y'all can see that well or not. Give it a little touch up. A little spot there. There we go. I just use water. I don't use that added flavor. They say you can use vinegar and apple cider, apple juice, stuff like that. I just use water. I want this flavor, not the apple juice. So. Stay tuned. Well, it's starting to get daylight, and where are we sitting at? Oh yeah, we're staying right where we want it. 135 internal. Almost there, folks. Stay tuned. Well, while we've been waiting on that temperature on that brisket to go, I made a little dent in my boat mess. We're making progress. Stay tuned. Alright, we're going to do another update. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah. We're sitting at 147 internal temp, folks. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do something. We gotta give it a little spritzy here. Keep it nice and moist. Oh, yeah. Alright, folks, a little update here. We got the sun to finally come back out. It seemed that it wanted to start raining on me this morning. When I woke up, I looked at the weather app. Get some of this. I put some fresh wood in here and got some. Let's see here. Get it stirred up. But just a better look at things. Sorry about that. I finally was able to move it back out here in the driveway. The sun's shining now, the rain is gone, so we're going to give it a little mist there. Alright folks, we're going to have to pull this off. I'm not going to fight the weather today, but there she is. Ooh, drop that down here. We're going to take her in and finish her in the oven. Ooh, that's hot. And we're going to double wrap her. Hold on, let me get some more water on here. We're kind of in I've been avoiding the rain all day. I thought we were done. So, we're going to go ahead and double foil her. like I said, she's done, but she's not at the desired temp that I want. So I want to keep her for one more sheet, please, from my lovely assistant. Drop it down there. I'll flip her over. All right. All right, folks, we reached an internal temp of 200 degrees. Oh, look at that juice coming out of there. Well, let's see where we're going to cut this thing at. Oh, look at that. It's going right in. Oh my gosh.